What is up, Vape fam? Joe of All Vapes coming at you with another awesome Zamplebox unboxing, baby. Okay, this company has been super tubular and sweet with Joe of All Vapes, you know what I mean? Not just because they're an awesome Northwest company, but I've really gotten to know most of the individuals that work over there. Casey, who is the marketing director, I believe, is a real cool chick. She's helped me out with pretty much everything there is Zamplebox, done a lot for me to help improve everything that I do. Ian, if you guys haven't seen the one-on-one review that Ian and I did, not really a review, just basically like a very cool in-depth chat. There's a video of it on the video section of my YouTube page. Hope you guys can check that out if you get the opportunity. But enough about me. Let's talk about October's Zamplebox. Now, if you guys have noticed the transition of what I've been doing with my Zamplebox reviews, I have been reviewing the previous month of the current month that I'm in. So December, we're going to be reviewing, obviously, November's, which is this month, box. But to not get myself too bogged down, December, I'm probably just going to be doing December's box within December, just to give you a little bit of the current action of what's going on in my life. But anyways, let's talk e-juice subscription companies. Okay, real briefly, there's a ton of them out on the market. If any of you guys haven't heard of Zamplebox right now, then you're living in a cloud, a big giant vape cloud, and you never get out. Suck it up, blow it away, get out long enough to be able to see what a quality e-juice subscription service can do for you, okay? If you have any questions, definitely hit these guys up on social media. Go on to Instagram, check out Zamplebox on Instagram. I think that's probably where they hit most of their social media, kind of like myself. I know they definitely have a Facebook page, and I'm not quite sure about what else they do because that's pretty much the only two mediums that I pay the most attention to. But really great guys, like I said, out of Seattle, Washington. So, you know, a few hours north of me, but it's a really, really good quality company. Namely, the original Vape Family is pretty much what we're talking about. Now, when I say original Vape Family, I definitely mean that. These were the very first guys to come out with a good quality e-juice subscription service, period. And like a lot of companies out there, you can start something up brand new and it never goes anywhere. You know what I mean? You can put a lot of money, time, and energy into that, you know, going to expos and doing whatever, a lot of advertising and blah, 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 and never make it. But this company listened to the public. They listened to their fellow vapor. It's a really tight community, something that I've never been a part of before I started getting into the vape culture. Just people that want to help each other out and share, you know, thoughts and feelings and information and stuff like that. The community has been really, really cool to me. So I want to give back. So we are going to bust open October's Zamplebox. I'm going to read the taste card here. Now, first of all, we're going to get kind of in the nitty-gritty of all the flavors that they do, and then I'm going to get into the price packages and everything like that so you can see what would be in your monthly Zamplebox subscription. So first of all, Joe's October tasting menu. Joe, I hope all is well in Springfield. Your box is fantastic this month with a great tobacco flavor. Enjoy, Chris. And yours truly has had the opportunity to be a quote-unquote Zamplebox Pro, which I am incredibly humbled to have that opportunity to be able to represent Zamplebox to the vaping community. So a little bit of swag, got an awesome little sticker. They got 2 or 3 or 4 different types of stickers in every month. Boom, got a little thing of the Seattle, you got the Space Needle going on right there. That's kind of cool, Seattle background. And then, of course, you got your Telltale Zamplebox rating card. So you guys might have seen this kind of thing before. Basically, you vape through all your juice, pick 3 of your favorites, go 1, 2, 3, boom, take a picture, post it, and tag it on social media, preferably Instagram. And if they pick you, they'll give you a free shout out. Couldn't get any cooler than that, you know what I mean? So we're going to get into the tasting menu. You're going to get one of these every single month. Now, when you go onto Zamplebox.com, you go into the profile, start yourself a free profile, and then, you know, tell them a little bit about yourself, the flavors that you like, your experience as a vapor. Basically, you like the sweet stuff, you like the tobacco, you like menthol, fruity, candy, so on and so forth. And you give them an in-depth into what you like. And then what they do is they work with almost 200 straight-up companies around the United States, and then they fill your box with 15 milliliter bottles of awesomeness. So there's 3 packages, gold, silver, and platinum. And mine here is the gold box. So that's the 6 bottle box. Love the variety. Love the way that they package this stuff. It just makes it look very professional, which is kind of a nice little touch. Makes it feel like somebody actually cares about you. And for for the life of me, I know these are all hand curated. Why? Because every single one of the labels are faced. Okay, I used to work in retail for about 10 plus years, so I'd go onto the shelves and face things consistently. Now it became an OCD kind of a thing. I don't have to worry about that. They've taken care of the OCD for me. So 15 milliliters. This is the gold box. That is going to run you about $24.99. Okay, so about 25 bucks a month for 6 15 milliliter bottles, hand curated to your pleasure. You can also get the silver package, which is 3 bottles, same kind of curation, all that kind of stuff. Starter profile. That's going to run you about $19.99, about 20 bucks for 3 bottles. And of course, you've got the 11 bottle box, the fatty, the platinum special. That's going to run you about $24.99 a month. So same kind of curation, more flavors. Maybe if you're a couple, you like sharing them with your friends, or you just like a juice hoard. You know what I mean? I'm going to save them all for myself. But anyways, let's get down with the flavor card here, and then I'll show you all the bottles. We'll get on with that stuff. Now, black raspberry is the first flavor. Blackberries, raspberries, and a creamy vanilla finish. Sounds really good. That's from Atlas Vapor out of Woodstock, Georgia. Like I'm saying, all around the United States, man. Not just the central hub of the West and East Coast. You know what I mean? Everything in between. 70% VG. Looks like all of these are high VG. And that's another thing. Once you start a Zamplebox profile, you can put, do I like high VG? Do I like 50-50? That kind of stuff. I like everything in high VG. Even if I'm tanking it, I like my clouds, you know what I'm saying? But 70% is pretty much perfect because you got a 30% of a good PG, which is a great flavor carrier. Brain Freeze Rainbow Sorbet flavored from Drip and Drops at once again, fellow Northwest guys, Seattle, Washington. That is a really good company. I've tried 2 other flavors from my September box of Zamplebox. Really, really good stuff. Carney 4 is an RY4 and a caramel corn flavor. Really, caramel corn. That's pretty cool. That's from G2 Vapors at a Glen Burnie, Maryland. Once again, all around the United States. Fader is a salted caramel ice cream, mint, cocoa, and pistachios. Oh my gosh, man, that stuff sounds amazing. That's just speaking to me right there. That's from Electric Lotus at a Dana Point, California. A lot of great e-juice companies out of California. Menthol, just a straight up menthol flavor. Icy menthol is pretty much the profile description. That's from Hot Vapes out of Chicago, Illinois. Last flavor here is Rumulate. No kidding. Rumulate. I love that name right there. Butter pecan and vanilla custard. That sounds like a really good flavor, and that's out of Supremacy Vapors, Woodland Hills, California. Okay, so box retail value, $67.99. You're going to pay $24.99 for that, okay? 25 bucks. You can spend 25 bucks a month and never remember what you spent it on. You know what I mean? Little Caesars pizza, 2 liters, red box, you name it. Maybe a little bit of gas in your tank. That might be a little bit more of a necessity, but you guys kind of get what I'm talking about. Basically, what this is saying is you can't go most of the time online as well, but you can't go into a retail establishment, your local vape shop, and spend 67, 68 bucks on 6 bottles, 15 milliliters of anything, top name brand, and be spending any less than about this much money right here. But you guys are spending only about 25 bucks, which is a really, really good deal. So we're going to go through each one of the flavors here. We're going to go backwards. Now, first of all, if any of you guys never heard of Supremacy Vapors, once again, break out of that cloud, guys. Supremacy is a really, really good company. I've never tried this one. That's the butter pecan and vanilla custard. I've only tried one flavor from Supremacy Vapors, and it was kind of a quirky menthol dragon fruit lychee kind of a flavor. Really wasn't my bag, but that's one of the beautiful things about Zamplebox. You get to put in flavors that you really, really dig, and every now and then they also send you something that, man, maybe I don't know, maybe I'm not going to like it, maybe I will. Cool thing is, if you try something out of your monthly Zamplebox and you hate it, go into your profile on Zamplebox.com, put it in, hate this stuff, never send it again, boom, it's out of here, man. You're never going to see it again. That's the cool thing about this company. They work with so many brands exponentially. One company might make 12 different flavors, another company might make just 3, but think of the mathematics, ensued with that. Just almost an infinite amount of flavors going on right there. So Atlas Vapor is the next one, and that is the black raspberry. Never worked with Atlas Vapor before. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay, that's the blackberry, raspberry, and creamy vanilla finish. So that sounds like a pretty good blend. Anything with cream for me is, just hits my dessert vapors lover's heart. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking something that's probably going to be a little bit light on the palate while still creamy and refreshing. Maybe like a dessert, more just kind of like an early breakfast with a good cup of coffee. You know what I mean? That sounds like my bag right there. Now, Electric Lotus has the Fader. Now, I have tried stuff by Electric Lotus before. It's a pretty well-known company. This is the salted caramel ice cream, mint cocoa, and pistachio. This one sounds amazing, and I bet it just smells just as good. You know what? I'm going to bust this open right now, actually. This is unprecedented stuff right here with you folks. Never even tried this. Okay, I wish I had smell-o-vision going on right now, guys. Smells really, really amazing. Smells thick and rich and dense, and just right up my alley. So if you've never tried anything by Electric Lotus, once again, go on to Instagram, try that company out, check out their pictures, look and see what they got. Drip and Drops Brain Freeze. Now, I think this is the Northwest company, but yep, Drip and Drops out of Seattle, Washington. Okay, this is the Rainbow Sorbet, rather. I've tried 2 other flavors from these guys, more desserty kind of flavors, kind of breakfasty type stuff, rich and thick and a little bit more dense. Very, very good quality so far. This will be the 3rd flavor out of 2 of that these guys make. So I'm definitely looking forward to trying this one. Incidentally, what I do also is mini reviews on Instagram, and I just kind of push them forward to Facebook as well, and Tumblr as well. Not so much on Tumblr, but mostly Facebook and Instagram. So I will be doing mini reviews of pretty much, if not 100% of every box. I get through probably about 4 to 5 out of 6 flavors within a month if I really, really dig them. So definitely check out for that. Big Heart Flavors is the next one. Okay, this is the menthol, just straight up mint menthol. Okay, little plastic squeeze bottle with the itty bitty little tips that get into those little nicks and crannies. Perfect for dripping, even better for filling your tanks. And this, okay, Hot Vapes from Chicago, Illinois. Tried stuff from these guys, and it's really, really good quality. I love a good menthol. You can mix menthols with pretty much anything. If it's just a straight across menthol right across the board, it's a great palate cleanser, especially for me because I vape a lot of rich, deep flavors. Sometimes my tongue just kind of gets numb to all that stuff, you know what I mean? So I got to switch it up with something super light. Now, last but not least is the Carney 4. That's from G2 Vapor, and that's the the RY4 and caramel corn, which is an interesting. Usually, you see with a lot of RY4s and tobaccos, just a straight caramel or cream or vanilla or something like that, but caramel corn. So I'm thinking a little bit more of a rich, deeper, kind of an earthy flavor, a little bit nutty on the flavor, the back end right there, more than likely. That's from G2 Vapor, once again, out of Glen Burnie, Maryland. Now, I've tried some stuff by G2 before. Always been impressed by G2 Vapor's quality, so this should be pretty much nothing less. So, wrapping this all up, taking a breath, once again, this is my flavor profile. So I like the tobaccos. Got to have at least one fruity menthol or a straight up menthol mix in there. The rest of these are going to be more dessert kind of oriented. And every now and then they kind of chuck in something completely new and completely different that I'm either not used to, or that, I got to kind of break out of my shell every now and then, keep it unbiased. You know what I mean? But once again, Zamplebox, the original granddaddy of eJuice subscription services. Great stuff. You're going to get your own tasting menu every time, and never forget, boom, that massive retail box savings right there, guys. Can't say enough about this company, but I'm going to do you a solid. So if you've never tried a good eJuice subscription service, you want to try Zamplebox, definitely, absolutely recommend these guys. At the top of the line. I wouldn't try anybody else unless I was talked into it. And even then, I wouldn't admit that they were my favorite. Maybe I would, depending. I don't know. But I'm going to do you a solid, like I said. When you start your Zamplebox profile at Zamplebox.com, and you get to the very end where you got to purchase everything and finally do the final transaction, put in JoeZB. That's JoeZB. Going to save you 10% right off the top right there, guys. Now, check this out. This is not a commission deal for me, okay? I don't get any money off of this, you know, I don't get any extra little perks or anything like that. What this does for you is save you 10% off right off the bat from your very first subscription from Zamplebox. That is a gift from Zamplebox to me, to you, just because I love you and because they love me and because we had to keep the love going on. You know what I mean? So it was an awesome opportunity that we were able to work together, you know, really good communication between the two of us. Like I said, got the opportunity to be a Zamplebox Pro, which was really, really super cool for me. If you go onto their website, go into the Zamplebox Pro area, there I'm going to be. Teensy the Vape Cat, interrupting every video as per usual. But do yourselves a favor, go on to Zamplebox.com and check out everything that they have to offer. I know that you guys are really, really going to love this company. If you have any questions regarding Zamplebox, definitely put something in the comment section below. I'll try and get a hold of you as best as possible. Got nothing but time on my hands, guys, after all, you know what I'm saying? So this is Joe of All Vapes. Thank you very much for sticking it through. If you like what you see, spread the word here, Joe of All Vapes on YouTube. Check me out on Instagram. I'm going to be doing giveaways again pretty soon, so I'm pretty excited about that. Check me out there as well to look forward to a lot of great discount codes that I've got going on with a lot of solid companies that I work with. So keep an eye out for that. This is Joe of All Vapes, your eye in the vaping sky, wishing you to stay humble. Love yourselves, love each other. Try out Zamplebox. You won't be disappointed. And you keep it cloudy.